Welcome students. So today we will see some problems of inverse trigonometric functions which have appeared in KCET. So first, if you observe here, so sine inverse in both denominator is the same, means hypotenuse is 3. So either of one, you take it as alpha. So I will take alpha is equal to sine inverse 2 root 2 by 3. 2 root 2 divided by 3. Therefore, you will have sine alpha is equal to 2 root 2 divided by 3, or you can write it as root 8 by 3. Root 8 by 3. If I draw a triangle, right angled triangle, 90 alpha, sine is opposite by hypotenuse, so root 8 3. So if you apply Pythagoras theorem, 9 minus 8 1, root 1 is 1, so adjacent will be 1. Now sine alpha is root 8 by 3, so cos alpha will be 1 by 3. So alpha will be cos inverse 1 by 3. So from this you can take cos alpha is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore, alpha is equal to cos inverse 1 by 3. Therefore, now if you substitute in the problem, so problem sine inverse 2 root 2 by 3, I can write it as cos inverse 1 by 3. Therefore, cos inverse 1 by 3 plus sine inverse 1 by 3 is equal to, this is our given expression. This will be equal to sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is pi by 2. This is our answer. So option B is our answer. So similarly students, you can note down some Pythagorean numbers and keep. It will be helpful. 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13. So for such problems it will be helpful. So next, if I take second one, we will go for second one. Solve for x. You are required to find value of x. Now here I can apply formula tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy. So I can write it as tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse x is equal to half tan inverse x. Now take this tan inverse to the RHS. So tan inverse 1 is equal to half tan inverse x plus tan inverse x. So tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Both terms are same. If you add, you will have 3 by 2 tan inverse x. So simplify. So 2 gets cancelled, you will have 2. Then 3 2s are 6, you will have pi by 6 is equal to tan inverse x. Now if you take tan on this side, tan pi by 6, tan 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3, therefore x is equal to 1 by root 3. So answer is D. So option D is our answer. Next, if I go for third one, if alpha is less than or equal to 2 sine inverse x plus cos inverse x less than or equal to beta, then you are required to find alpha and beta. So we know that in first problem I told sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Correct? So I will write given expression as alpha less than or equal to sine inverse x plus sine inverse x plus cos inverse x less than or equal to beta. Now this sine inverse x plus cos inverse x, I can write it as pi by 2. So alpha less than or equal to sine inverse x plus pi by 2 less than or equal to beta. This is 1. This is 1. Now from inverse trigonometry we know the range of sine inverse x. Sin inverse x will lie in between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So we know that minus pi by 2 less than or equal to sin inverse x less than or equal to pi by 2. Means sin inverse x will lie in between these two. But here we are having sin inverse x plus pi by 2. So add pi by 2 to all three terms. So minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 less than or equal to sin inverse x plus pi by 2 less than or equal to pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So this will be 0 less than or equal to sin inverse x plus pi by 2 less than or equal to pi. So now this is 2. Now compare 1 and 2, you will get the value of alpha and beta. So if you compare alpha equal to 0, beta is equal to pi. So therefore alpha is equal to 0, beta is equal to pi. Means our answer is option C. C is the answer. Next, we will go for next one, fourth. Now in this problem, if you observe cos 53 pi by 5 is there. So that angle is greater than 2 pi or 360. So students, if angle is greater than 360, always you should write it in the form of 2n pi plus theta. 2n pi plus theta or n into 360 plus theta. N into 360 plus theta. So here always it should be plus. Second, here in radian it should be always an even number. So 53 pi by 5. So 53 pi by 5 is there. What you do, divide 53 by 5. So 53 by 5 in mixed fraction you can write it as 5 tens are 50. So 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. Clear students? So 5 tens are 50. 50 plus 3 will be 53 pi. So this should be even number. Compulsory this should be even number. It should be even. And always here it should be plus. Always here it should be plus. So cos 53 pi by 5, I can write it as cos 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. So cos 2n pi plus theta, if you write it in the form of 2n pi plus theta, again you are going round and coming in the same value. So this term is neglected. That is 2n pi you can leave. So if I leave 10 pi, you will have cos 3 pi by 5. 3 pi by 5. So therefore, given expression is equal to sin inverse into bracket cos 3 pi by 5. 3 pi by 5. If you want, you can convert it into degree, else directly you can take sin inverse and sin will get cancelled. So I can convert this cos into sin. Instead of converting sin inverse into cos inverse, it will not be possible over here. So I will write this cos as sin inverse sin pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 5. 3 pi by 5. So now sin inverse sin gets cancelled. You can cancel it directly. Else you can simplify and then cancel. So if I cancel this, you will have, I will take LCM in this bracket, 5, 6. So 5 pi minus 6 pi divided by 10. So you'll get answer minus pi by 10. So minus pi by 10. So answer is D. So in this is important, you should remember, always write angles greater than 360 in this form. 2n pi plus theta or n into 360 plus theta. Here n is 1, 2, 3, so on. Here also 1, 2, 3, so on. It should be even number. Then this should be always plus. Then we'll see next one. So if 3 tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi, then x is equal to, you are required to find value of x. So again in previous problem I had taken, so similarly 3 tan inverse x, I will write it as 2 tan inverse x plus tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi. So tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. So 2 tan inverse x plus pi by 2 is equal to pi. Now take this to the RHS. You will have 2 tan inverse x is equal to 180 minus 90. 180 minus 90 is 90, means you will have pi by 2. So tan inverse x will be equal to pi by 4. This 2 will come to the denominator. So when the value of tan will be pi by 4 or tan inverse pi by 4 when x is 1. Therefore x is equal to 1. So our answer is B. Answer is B. Next. Tan inverse x by y minus tan inverse x minus y by x plus y. So if I take this tan inverse x by y, I will write as it is minus. So in the second expression, for all the values of tan, denominator in x, where x is there in denominator, there you should have 1. So divide numerator and denominator by x. Means I can write this as tan inverse 1 minus y by x divided by 1 plus y by x. 1 plus y by x. So in the previous problem, means in the first 5 I had got 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Similarly now I can write this as tan inverse x by y minus into bracket. So tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse y by x. Tan inverse y by x. Now I will take minus inside. So you will have tan inverse x by y minus tan inverse 1 plus tan inverse y by x. Tan inverse y by x. Now we know that tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So tan inverse y by x, if I take reciprocal, it will be cot inverse x by y. So first and third term I will combine. Tan inverse x by y plus cot inverse x by y. Then I will write this one minus tan inverse 1. Now you know this value. Both terms are same. So tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. So this will be pi by 2. This is pi by 4. So you can directly write 90 minus 45 is 45. 45 means you will have pi by 4. So answer is B. So students, you can remember, suppose if it is tan inverse x minus y by tan inverse x plus y, it will be tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse y by x. If there is a plus in numerator and minus in denominator, it will be tan inverse 1 plus tan inverse y by x. So in further problems you can take it directly. Then next one. So he has given tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, asked us to calculate cot inverse x plus cot inverse y. So tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is 4 pi by 5. So tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to 4 pi by 5. You are required to find cot inverse x plus cot inverse y. In previous problem we had taken tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. So tan inverse x, I can write it as pi by 2 minus cot inverse x. Similarly, tan inverse y, I can write it as pi by 2 minus cot inverse y is equal to 4 pi by 5. Now, pi by 2 plus pi by 2, 90 plus 90 is 180, 180 is pi. I will take this to the LHS, minus 4 pi by 5 is equal to, I will take these two terms to the RHS, means it becomes plus cot inverse x plus cot inverse y. So now you take LCM over here, so you will have 5 minus 4, you will get pi by 5 is cot inverse x plus cot inverse y. So our answer is B. So if such problem comes, directly you can use this step, students. Directly you can use this step. So if tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to some angle, if you consider it as a theta, then cot inverse x plus cot inverse y will be directly pi minus theta. If he has given this, if you think it as a theta, then cot inverse x plus cot inverse y will be directly pi minus theta. You subtract it, directly you will have the answer. You need not even simplify all the steps. So this is direct, as you know it, range of secant inverse x is. So which one you can recognize? Else you can go to theory, you will be able to recognize it. Answer is D. That is range of secant inverse x. Just now I told. Similarly, directly you can now solve this one. He has given sin inverse x plus cos inverse y. He has asked cos inverse x plus sin inverse y. So directly just now I told, you will have pi minus theta. So pi minus, here theta means 2 pi by 5. 2 pi by 5. So if you simplify, you will have the answer 3 pi by 5. So answer will be B. Answer is B. Next, 10th one. So now this different formulas of submultiple you can apply. First again cos inverse 2 by root 5, I will take it as alpha. So cos alpha is equal to 2 by root 5. If I take a triangle, so alpha, this is 2, this is root 5. So if you apply Pythagoras theorem, 5 minus 4, 1, so this will be 1. So now given expression will be tan alpha by 2. Tan alpha by 2. Here you should know the different formulas which you can apply. So in two ways, or you can apply in any way. Just I will be using one formula. This I can write it as sin alpha divided by 1 plus cos alpha. You can go through first year multiple and submultiple formulas. Sin alpha is 2 sin alpha by 2 into cos alpha by 2. This is 2 cos square alpha by 2. 2 gets cancelled, 1 cos gets cancelled. You will have tan alpha by 2. Clear, students? 2 sin alpha by 2 into cos alpha by 2. This is 2 cos square alpha by 2. Simplify, you will be getting this. So now from this triangle you substitute. Sin alpha is 1 by root 5 divided by 1 plus cos alpha, 1 plus cos alpha is 2 by root 5. Now after taking LCM, root 5 gets cancelled, so you'll have 1 divided by root 5 plus 2, root 5 plus 2. So now multiply by conjugate and simplify. Now multiply by conjugate, root 5 minus 2 by root 5 minus 2. So just I will be writing directly here. In the denominator, if you apply a square minus b square, 5 minus 4, 5 minus 4 will be 1, denominator is 1, so you will have answer root 5 minus 2 divided by 1 or root 5 minus 2. So answer will be B. B is the answer. Next, cos of 2 sin inverse 3 by 4 plus cos inverse of 3 by 4. So in previous problems I had taken 2 sin inverse, I can write it as sin inverse plus sin inverse. So this is cos sin inverse 3 by 4 plus sin inverse 3 by 4 plus cos inverse 3 by 4, cos inverse 3 by 4. So this sin inverse 3 by 4 plus cos inverse 3 by 4 is pi by 2. So this is cos, first I will write pi by 2 plus sin inverse 3 by 4. Cos 90 plus theta, cos 90 plus theta is minus sin theta. So minus sin theta is sin inverse 3 by 4. Sin inverse 3 by 4. Now this value is less than 1, means it's possible. So sin and sin inverse gets cancelled. So this gets cancelled. You will have answer minus 3 by 4. So option is A, that is first one. Then 12th. So again he has given range of tan inverse, or you may say cot inverse. You are required to find A and B. So A plus pi by 2 less than. So 2 tan inverse x plus 3 cot inverse x, I will write it as 2 into bracket tan inverse x plus cot inverse x, bracket complete, plus cot inverse x less than B. Now if you simplify this, you will be getting same. 3 cot inverse x, what I have done? 2 cot inverse x plus 2 cot inverse x I have written. And among those 2 I have taken common. So A plus pi by 2 less than. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2 plus cot inverse x less than B. So 2 gets cancelled. A plus pi by 2 less than pi plus cot inverse x less than B. This is equation 1. This is equation 1. Now you take the range of cot inverse x. We know that. So in the first session of inverse trigonometry, I had told to remember how to remember it. Cot inverse x will have same as that of cos inverse x, but instead of closed interval you will have open interval. So 0 less than cot inverse x less than pi. Now here pi is there, so add pi to all 3 terms. So if you add pi, so you will have pi less than pi plus cot inverse x less than 2 pi. So now you can compare directly. You can compare directly. So this is 2. So here 180 is there, here A plus 90. A plus 90 is 180, means A is also 90. Therefore, A will be equal to pi by 2. B will be equal to 2 pi. B is equal to 2 pi. So this is 2 pi. So answer is B. This is our answer. Clear, students? Okay.